Hi Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their sun, moon, and rising sign in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana, and then we will get a card from the End of the World as We Know It deck created by me, Divine Femme Carrot 144. This deck containing the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. We'll get your first card here for love for Sagittarius. First card for love for Sagittarius. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this will be giving, receiving, equality, there being reciprocity, someone being in your life who may be giving back. This being overall about a generating of balance. As I see the scales here. Now, if this were in reverse, I'd get the energy of breadcrumbing, but I do get this being about equality and reciprocity and being gifted to and being given back to. This could also be about a lot of you being a philanthropist and being that love, loving yourself, and being in a position to be kind and to give back to others after being in a position yourself where you may have been at a disservice and may have experienced some breadcrumbing. And now just being in a really beautiful position. But I get a lot of you being divine feminines. If you're a divine masculine and you're catching this reading, this is going to be about giving back to the divine feminine. Obeying the law. That's what I channel, and it's starting to come through a little bit more. There's always a reason for everything. I've been wondering, sometimes the energy just doesn't call for me to do readings like I used to, and I just go with how I'm guided and the way I'm guided and what I'm hearing and listening to that and honoring that. And so it's been a few days since I've done the Ophiuchus reading. Lean not into my own understanding, it's all making sense as I'm doing this reading here for you. So this being about being in a position here and being given back to. Getting away from programming also too, and away from hurt individuals who may have hurt you in the past and now being gifted and given back to. I get the divine feminine being treated appropriately and fairly and justly. The scale energy will be connected to Libra. 6 energy will be Virgo energy. That will be Venus. Very interesting because I just mentioned this in the post I did. And the energy right now is Venus and Mercury. The significance of those two signs, zodiacs, are going to be related to Ophiuchus energy. Very interesting. But this is a card of equality, reciprocity. It's the philanthropist card, being of service. And I just, again, get that because a lot of you, many of you, all of you, as divine feminines have been in your divinity. It's time to now start receiving that back. Things being made right and fair in the universe balancing out to give back to you. This being the love. The love from within you is the love that's on the out. Pentacles will be Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Some of you may be getting a new home. As I see this here, you may be moving to greener pastures and moving to a new home. All right, let's get your money card for Sagittarius. The colors blue and yellow could also be significant. I'm getting like past lifetimes. Ka and merit are coming through also too, but the colors for blue and yellow related to Egypt. are going to be significant. I'm just getting that strongly. And then with the past life association, it just being your just due and you receiving that. And it being in love, it going beyond. I feel it's going to be related to money, but the love being the beautiful foundation of it all, and you receiving everything that it is that is meant for you and was designed for you. Money card for Sagittarius. That's beautiful. Money card for Sagittarius. I don't want to go back in. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, that's confirming what I just picked up here. Because love and money are going to be connected. So you have the beautiful love card in the money section. And this is about equal give and take. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness, and the moon aura notification just started on my phone. That's so pretty. And I do get this being about above and beyond, like 3D career type stuff here. This is galactic shit. This is some real stuff here. Two of Cups, this is everything that, almost everything that I said here. The equal give and take, the reciprocity, the fair share, the balance, the respect, the honor. And I do see like both of these cups, and it might not even be about like, because I'm getting the Six of Cups and the masculine energy given to the feminine energy. I see that here, and the masculine facing the feminine as if like I'm getting the energy of them leaving behind the feminine for whatever reason, but returning to the feminine to give them cups. And I see the feminine receiving, where I'm getting the masculine holding both of these cups. And it not being about the feminine given to the masculine. The feminine, I feel, has given enough. And so this being here, I'm getting the masculine given these cups. Cups of love. Continuing to give to the feminine, and rightfully so. So this will be a beautiful, strong soulmate connection and partnership. The Leo energy is going to be significant. Today is Sunday. So take what resonates as far as that's concerned, relevant to whenever it is that you catch this reading. Here's the greener pastures, and then the home energy again is what I'm seeing here. And then the ground energy is going to be a little bit different than what we see here. Two energy, I get High Priestess energy. That could be about the hard work that you may have done as a High Priestess for you Divine Feminines. Also being recognized and seen as such. And then the two energy will also apply to Taurus energy, where we are getting Hierophant energy connected to the counterpart energy of the High Priestess from that two. The Hierophant being a card of Taurus, two being second house energy of Taurus. So this is a strong soulmate bond and connection here also too. The Caduceus will speak to that, and then the healing energy that comes from the Caduceus that's in the midst of you and your person here. And this is love. This is not, again, going to be related to any 3D. You may be seeing this 3D wise because this energy is so strong from within you both as soulmates. But this is higher realm energy here. And the reason I'm also getting that too, as I say that, about it going beyond the 3D, the energy surrounding you. This is your creations and your dreams of peace and serenity and love, and there's no outside influence of that 3D stuff that I'm picking up here for this card. It's very clear and blue energy that's here. Pisces and Aquarius may be significant also too. And then the color yellow, Magician energy, I do get that strongly, of a mega manifester here with the Divine Masculine. That being a part of the energy from within you both. And then the very spiritual and intuitive energy coming through strongly from the High Priestess energy. So you have the spiritual and the physical energy. And then Taurus and Scorpio energy, the polarity of that Taurus energy. I do see that here, but I'm getting more of an Emperor energy with the Aries red energy. And then honoring the Aries energy in the first. The first energy being significant and important also too. Cups is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fugus. That is so pretty. I'm so happy that this is happening for you, Saggies. This is wonderful. Um, Again, Sunday, the sun being the ruler of Leo, that's going to be significant. The red wings will also be significant, where I am getting temperance energy, and the card of temperance being 14. 1 and 4 from the 14, creating a 5. 5 being contractual energy, that just goes back to the Hierophant energy, but twin flames. The temperance card is a twin flame card also too. This is strong love here. This is so pretty. Let's get your U card for Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Page of Cups, reverse, and the Six of Cups. All together, you have the Seven of Cups, where there may have been some confusion. I get this being a past person, with this being reverse. It could also be about the divine feminine not receiving the love that they rightfully deserve. There being a fish in this cup, where I'm getting a distinction of the cups that are being offered. A fish in this cup here. And this being reversal energy, where I'm just getting there being lack of love or emotion. I also get not being naive too, where in the upright it could have been about being seen as being naive and that not being the case. But getting past toxic energies, where I'm getting low vibrational energy connected to this, and being gifted what you rightfully deserve. So it's confirming what I got here with the Six of Cups and the Six energy. There being no confusion also too with this being cup energy, Seven of Cups. I'm also getting that too. But then having options, and then being in a position to be gifted back to. Where it could also be like what I was getting here about the divine masculine, maybe leaving behind what it is that they were to do here, now coming back to do this here. And that could be the energy of like bad news or lack of love and not receiving the rightful love deserved. Like getting this fish. So catfish could also be significant too. Like being catfished or being mistreated. I just get being mistreated when it came down to this particular action here. And now someone growing up and doing the right thing. A divine masculine obeying the law. That's what I'm getting here. I'm glad this came through here too, because this is exactly what I got here. And if you'll notice, like there's two energies being given to here, scales of balance. Again, breadcrumbing could have been a situation in the past. Now all that being brought to balance. There only being one person here and then one person here. So take what resonates for this here, connected in the love. But I do get an overall sense of balance and being treated right. Shit. Let's get your next cards. You're being treated right. Someone's in your past here that may have been very immature. And it could be this divine masculine. If you're the divine feminine, if you're divine masculine, you're growing up and showing up, helping the glow up. Let's get your major arcana for Sagittarius. I do see a 10 of ending. Almost like someone may have been giving, you may have been in a situation where someone was giving and juggling. I do see that with the 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles start here, and then 3 of Pentacles of third party. So it could be a 10 of ending, of doing this and realizing that it's wrong. And the right thing to do is this, which is also going to be connected to this that just went back to this. And it being seen also here too. All right, let's get your major arcana. Page of Cups, I will say also too, has been a card of interference in the past. Maybe that's why it wasn't coming through, because that cycle is complete. You have new here where you're being given back to. That cycle is done. Any kind of speaking on what may have happened in the past is totally speaking about it, and a new cycle is beginning here for you. Sagittarius. Where it's exclusive and it's about the true soulmate partnership and connection that it was designed to be. My goodness, this is so pretty. Empress energy. And this has come through significantly today for the daily card read that I intended to do for you yesterday, and then it blended into a message for today, very strongly connected to a fucus energy and honoring the goddess and divine feminine. So, voila. We have that here, just confirming that this will be the Great Mother, purity, Venus energy, the Libra energy, Mercury energy. This Mercury's right here with the Venus card. This is stellar. The color green is a color for Mercury here, so that's why I'm picking that up. And then the astrological signs are going to be significant, connected to the High Priestess. A lot of you may be tarot card readers. You may be a part of the metaphysical, doing things beyond the tarot cards. And you're a very magical person who creates and magnetizes and gets shit done. A wonderful mother, the green energy being adorned here, the gold energy I see in the beautiful dress. Very attractive energy that'll be a part of the 5 numerology energy coming from that Hierophant connection. That just goes back to the counterpart energy of the High Priestess, and then the cross energy connected to the Venus to create the Venus symbol, speaking to the spirituality that came through here in the Two of Cups of your money. So you have it divinely and significantly here, true blessings here for you in both love and money, and being given back to, rightfully so, as you should, because you're this. Counterpart will be the Emperor, which is the card for the Aries energy that I mentioned here, connected to the divine masculine picked up here, and that growing up, ascending. It doesn't have to be about, it's maturing energy, but it's also going to be ascending energy for the divine masculine. Chastity belt will be significant. That's spiritual protection when it comes to true spiritual sexual connections that are divine. And then the Empress is all 4 queens in one. The total package. The necklace energy could be significant. I just get that speaking to the luxury. There's a lot of gracefulness, and then I do see higher realm energy also here too. Wheel energy, I get that speaking to cycles completed. And being seen as the entire world to someone in someone's eyes. That total package energy coming through. Let's see what card we have with us. Wow. That's what I get. And it's not going to be a perpetration. There can't be perpetration of this beautiful spiritual energy of these major arcana cards and the Hierophant. Now I also see this blue energy, and that was being picked up strongly connected to what's here, but then also to the divine feminine. This being from within that Hierophant energy connected to divine masculine of the 2 energy that blends you both in this beautiful union. This is so pretty. That's like you're together but separate. So the spiritual energy I get here, it just being the polarity energy of you both, as I got the physical energy, the spiritual energy. So physical energy with divine masculine, the spiritual energy being here for divine masculine. Spiritual energy here for divine feminine, the physical energy being here for divine feminine. This is so fucking pretty. And then together here, this creates an 8. Saturn being associated with this, I get good karmas coming through, and then blessings, the blessings that I mentioned of this entire reading here for you, that being the 8 connected to Saturn. Saturn blesses, Saturn delays, but Saturn never denies. And then the 8 energy that makes that karma symbol is also going to be the magician symbol And the Magician card that's above the crown of great creators and manifestors, mega manifestors. But then also Scorpio energy will be significant here too. Where I get that being about, with you being Sagittarius, the Ophiuchus energy being connected to both Scorpio and Sagittarius, with it being Scorpio and then Ophiuchus and then Sagittarius. So I get that being significant also too, and there being recognition of that Ophiuchus energy from within what's a part of the Scorpio energy that we have here in the 8th house energy of love. Connected to also money, sex, career, just as I said before, secrets, but it going beyond and getting past the toxicity and it being healing. And then that could be also too why we have that caduceus and that red distinction, where I get fire energy, but because there's red there, red is going to be a color for both Aries and Scorpio, connected to Mars. This is so pretty. This is very divine. But balance will be here too, getting away from past programming and past cycles, healing from that, having greater perspective, higher perspective, elevation, and the balance that I initially got here about there being equal, fair share, reciprocity, and being gifted and given back to, and rightfully so. And it not being about breadcrumbing. This would be about breadcrumbing. I don't get that. I feel that a past story wants to try to recreate itself to keep something going, but that's been moved on from, and the real is here. It's here for you. There's no bad news. There's getting away from interceptors and those who have wanted to intervene in the past and being seen for their truth, with this being a reversal card versus all the beautiful positivity that you have in this reading here for you as divine blessing. This is so pretty. Final card for Sagittarius. Wow. Oh my gosh. And here's the Leo energy connected to not only this being a beautiful Sunday, Sun being the ruler of Leo, but the Two of Cup partnership that's here, the divine union, the blessings that I get going back, you know, very strongly to the past lives that I already spoke on as well. The fire energy, the rebirth, the happiness, the joyfulness, the Sun card. The Sun is the happiest card of the deck. But it's also about rebirth, healing, brightness, being seen, illumination. And Leo. Yes. And we have so fine. Color for Leo will be orange. And then it says here, be brave, have courage. You're the star. Shine, shine, shine. Royal and loyal one. Magician. And then here's the 5. So that 5 also being Leo energy here too. 5th house energy of Leo, not being that beautiful ascending energy for the divine masculine. This is masculine energy and the importance of that. I noticed that this card energetically wanted to be here with the Hierophant energy. So mastery is also going to be significant. But Leo energy being strong here for divine masculine. And the true representation of Leo energy and leadership and everything it entails being very, very significant here, especially the royalty and the loyalty. And the honorable representation of that as a masculine energy towards the divine feminine. And really stepping up and showing up to help the glow up. That might be a part of the title, because that was pretty dope. Freestyles. All right. Sagittarius, this completes your reading. This is very, very divine. I get this Leo energy being significant strongly too for the past life soulmate connection, and that just being very strong with the fire and the intensity and the passion. The Ophiuchus energy having that fire also too. Every sign, Leo, Aries, and then Ophiuchus being a very strong, beautiful, beautiful energy included with your fire energy of Sagittarius. And then that big fireball just creating, I get like the tabernacle energy of pressure making diamonds. Like this fire being the increase for the diamond that shines, the sun that shines. This being the diamond energy, I also get to connect it to the sun. and what comes through from the fire. So being supported and assisted, not just with your fire energy, but also with the other zodiac fire signs, all the signs, but the significance of that fire and the healing being right there in that Two of Cups there for you, Sagittarius. All right. This was your beautiful reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Congratulations on whoever is resonating with this here reading here. This is wonderful. It's one of the best readings ever, and the whole energy in itself is very impactful, but it's also, I just get a very calm energy, where I'm getting allowing the universe, and the universe really, really coming through. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish every single one of you the best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.